Hey there, Tim in here, Toolman back at you. So I just got this Wiha and little ratchet and bit set, and I wanted to compare this to the Icon brand of the same type of tool. You can see the Wiha is actually a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact. This is actually a metal tin. Here's a hide key. You can actually see that's actually a metal tin, which I kind of like. So the Wiha has, you can pause this if you want to, but you kind of see how many bits it has. It has 30 bits, and then one ratchet and one extension. So you can, I'm assuming you could probably use that in your impact, but this has 30 bits, and the Icon brand actually has 32 minus this little socket stem. I don't know what you call it, a little socket stem. It has 32 with that one and make 33. And then the biggest thing on the ratchets are, they are actually you look at that, they're the same thickness, almost identical, but as far as length, and you can't see all the way through, I do like the thumb ratchet in this one. I don't know if you can hear that, but this one feels about the same really as far as teeth. I do like it has a little bit bigger of a button right here, but they're also, the Wiha one is actually quite a bit shorter, just a little thicker in the handle, but you cannot put, like the Icon brand, you can't actually put anything in there. There's nothing to, nothing to put on this end, and that's why they give you, apparently that's why they give you a little adapter here. So that's pretty basic. The case is kind of like a rubbery material inside there, and then all in all, it's a bigger set. The Icon is definitely a bigger set. So the Wiha Security Go Box is, right now it's running at low. I picked it up at Lowe's. It's actually running $39.88, and this one's about the same price. It's about $39 and some change. So they're very close on price. I think as far as putting in your pocket, I do like the fact that this is a smaller case. It is quite heavy, but I think they're pretty comparable on weight. Let me see if I can get a reading here off camera. 10 ounces, 10.2 ounces, with a little over half a pound, and the Icon brand one is actually 11.8 ounces and little higher than a half a pound, so 0.740. So you can kind of see the Icon one is a little heavier, thicker case and everything. So I wanted to share that with you because I saw this and it just it spoke to me. I just had to have it. I want to do kind of a comparison. I do like the fact that you can do different things with the Icon brand. In that case, the versatility, I would say the Icon brand is a little bit more versatile.
That was awesome.
You gotta get me one of those.
You can tilt this. You can't do that on that one. So I like the fact that you can tilt this. You can also take this off of here and put it on the other side and make a T-handle out of it. And you got to line up these little lines with the deal. And you make a little T-handle out of it. And then you can put this. You can't do that with the... So if you're going to spend the money, I would probably go with the Icon brand for this kind of tool. It's just a little bit more versatile, a little easier. It is a bigger case, takes up more room in your pocket if you want to carry this in your pocket. But just having it to be able to turn it and lock it in those little areas and stuff, and you still have a thumb ratchet, which I use quite frequently. Darn mosquitoes. And so all in all, I think they're both very nice tools. But I would, like I said, if you're going to spend the money, you might as well spend like $1 more and get the Icon brand. And I'm not sure how the warranty is on the Wiha. I'm sure you could take it back to Lowe's or wherever you bought it. But the Icon brand, Harbor Freight, you just go and then they give you another one. So it's always pretty good there as far as the warranty. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody. I hope you get some value out of this. I really do appreciate you watching the video. And these also are, there is more security bits in the Wiha. There is more security bits in the Wiha kit versus the Icon brand. So if a security bit is your, if you have to have the security bits like these little, I don't know what you call them, number 10, number 8 little slotted little pieces right here. These right here. If those are your, or some of the, essentially having, even though these are 30 bits in here, you actually have, some of these bits are dual purpose. You have the security bit. So you actually have pretty much, other than the, like the 3 or 4 regular tip screwdrivers and stuff heads, the rest of them are all security bits, every single one of them. Whereas the Icon brand, it's not. None of the hex head have the security bit built in. Now they do here on the Torx bits, and they have the Torx bits. There are actually more Torx bits in this kit than there is in the other one. So again, if your issue with these is the security bit and you need the more of the security bits, I would go with this set. If you don't need the security bits and just need it for normal Allen wrenches, hex heads, and stuff like that, I would probably go with this one. It's like $1 more, but you actually have a little bit more versatility with the. You have a few more features with the ratchet compared to the Wiha brand. So hope you found this useful. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. This is Tim and Air 2. I'm back at you.
I'll be back.